Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Tableau Zen Master Luke Stanke, and in this video we're going to create the line bar chart combination or just a dual axis chart. If we're talking about easiness, this is on a scale of 1 to 10. This is probably 2. So let's show you the visualization we're going to recreate. I'm connected to Sample Superstore and I'm using 2020.4 as my version of Tableau. And in this visualization, we're looking at total profit and weighted discount. We have two different chart types overlaid on top of each other. And the way that we do this is with a dual axis. The hardest part about this, it will probably be creating the weighted discount calculation. So I'm just going to create a new sheet and start from scratch here. I'm going to start by searching for order date. I'm going to click and drag that out on my view. And let's change this from the default setting of year of order date as a date part to month as a date value. Let's also go find profit, click and drag profit out onto rows, and there we go. While we're at it, let's change this mark type from automatic to bar. And now we just have a bar chart of profit over time. But what we want to do is sort of compare how the discount of my product compares to the actual value. And we're going to create a weighted discount calculation. Discounts in here, but if you can imagine that some products are going to be more heavily influenced in a sale because they're just worth more. So the way that we create a weighted calculation, and we'll just call this weighted discount, is just to weight it by whatever the value is. And the weight that we're going to use is going to be based off sales. So we're going to say discount, sum of discount times sales divided by the sum of sales. And this is our calculation. This is going to give us a weighted discount. You'll see this calculation already exists. So I'm just going to put a space after it and hit OK, and we'll go find this calculation in my search bar on the left now. Copy it in. There's weighted discount with that space. Now just going to click and drag that out to the right of profit on rows. And we have two charts, one for profit and one for weighted discount. What we could do is now just make this a dual First, before making a dual axis, let's change the weighted mark type to a line. And now we can just do dual axis. So dual axis. And we're not going to synchronize. We're going to kind of just leave it right here as our visualization type. And the reason we're going to leave it here is that if we did choose to synchronize our axes, what do we end up with? Well, that percentage is really, really small. So it's just going to look like a line. It's basically between 0 and 1. And our profit is much larger than that. So we have to have these unsynchronized. And I think this sort of calls out some interesting points in the data. There are a couple of spikes, one early on in March of 2017, but also in January of 2018. And that sort of coincides with this drop in 2018. If you want to change the size of the bars, by the way, super easy. Just click on size and change it to manual, and then you can size the bars. The other option is to do it fixed, and it'll be fixed on the number of days. And I can just set it to 20, and then it's fixed across all of them, nice and even all the way. Last thing I just want to call out is if you do a dual axis chart here, you can control the level in which things are sorted, whether the bars or lines show up first. And by default, the value on the left on your marks card is going to be the lower value versus the value on the right is going to be the higher value. But if you don't want to change those, you can just right-click on the axis and then select Move Marks to back, and it will move that line to the back without flipping the axes. So you still have the axes showing up, you just change the sort values. Anyway, this is our dual axis chart, our bar line chart. Scale 1 to 10, like I said, a 2. But it is a handy, useful go-to visualization. That's why it's sort of 2 out of 10 and not 10 out of 10, is Tableau makes it really easy to build it. Anyway, that's this video. If you did enjoy, be sure to like it. And then also, if you've been watching the videos or you're new to the channel and you're trying to learn Tableau, or if you're learning Alteryx, Power BI, or even anything about data literacy, we have other videos all on the YouTube Data Coach channel. Be sure to subscribe so those hit your inbox as they come out. Anyway, this is Luke again, and we'll catch you in the next one.